Hello friends, welcome to Head or Tail Education. Today our topic is C++ in operator overloading. So how to overloading unary operators, how to overloading binary operators, how to overloading logical operators, and how to overloading insertion and extraction operators. So introduction, operator overloading. So operator overloading is one of the most fascinating feature of C++. By overloading operator we can give additional meaning to operators like plus, minus, into, less than equal to, greater than equal to, etc., which by default are supposed to work only on standard data type like int float. Okay, so how to I explain you. So suppose in C++ this is we have a main function, simple program. Here I have created integer type variables n1, n2 and n. Now if we need to input value we use cin n1, n2. If we need to calculate like this, n equal to n1 plus n2 or n1 minus n2, n1 divided n2, like any operator if we use. Okay, then result for printing we use the cout. Okay, so cout, this is the output for this n1 plus n2, the result is showing here. So this is integer like float, like double, and this is our standard data type. Okay, and this operator is works only on standard data type. Suppose I have a class. Okay, so here I have created one class, so name is my xy. Okay, my class xy. So here private variable I have created integer x and y. Now constructor I have created my xy, this is the zero argument constructor, so by default value equal to 0 in both variable. Now two argument constructors, so we can pass values by creating the object of my class xy. Okay, so if I want to this is my class object. Okay, and I want to say this work like a like scene, I can write, no need to write a special function for this. To means input value to output value, this work like as a standard data type. Okay, so for this I have again created the main function for this class. Okay, so here I have created my class xy, values m1 m2, values means object m1 m2 m. Okay, now I want to use like my class object in with the standard operator like this. Okay, so cin direct input value my m1 and m2, or the operator plus m equal to m1 plus m2 works like. Okay, and cout also work like this m1 m2 or m, but this is my custom class, and the operator extraction or instructions or any arithmetical operators or like logical operators, this is not work with my custom class. Okay, this is only work with standard data type. So this is the special feature if I created for my class is called operator overloading. Okay, because this plus is already work with standard data type, but this time our plus is work for my custom class or data type. Okay, so this is extra additional features I provided to plus for my class. So this is called operator overloading. This is additional work. Okay, not what we know that we have many operators like plus, minus, binary operator, unary operators, logical operators, insertion, but only the operators dot, double colon and ternary operators we cannot be overloaded. Okay, this is the special point for C++ in operator overloading. These operator we cannot overload it. Dot, double colon, question mark, ternary operator. Okay, this is. Now first start unary operator overloading. How to overload unary operator? In unary operators we have minus, plus plus and minus minus. Okay, so first I have created the simple class for unary operators. So include iostream.h using namespace std and my class name is unary xy. Okay, here private variable integer xy. In constructor publicly 0 argument constructor unary xy, 2 argument constructors. Okay, I have passed integer I and ij and assigned to x and y, and this is the copy constructor unary xy reference of z, and z.x assigns x and z.y assigns y. One more function, member function I have created, show, to show the value of this class variables. Okay, now I using the unary operators. So first unary operators minus, okay, then unary operators plus plus, then unary operators minus minus, then unary operators plus plus passing integer, and unary operators minus minus passing integer. Okay, so this is the class for unary xy. Okay, now how to write all this function? So here you have seen I have created class and few functions I have created, means in the inside the constructor, and few functions I am going to outside the class, but the signature of functions I have mentioned in the class, like unary xy operator minus plus plus. Okay, so after class we can create this function like this. Okay, so this is the void show function. Body is not defined inside the class, body is outside the class, so body defined like void unary xy, here operator colon colon. Okay, and show function. So this function related to this class, so this is class name. Okay, and this is the return type function. So this is very simple, this is show. So in new line this function show the value of x and y. Okay, now comes to unary minus operator. So this will give to absolute value, means like a modulus. So if we have the minus x or minus y, so this is check. Okay, so first this is called, the return type of this is function is unary xy. Okay, this is class object and function belongs to unary xy class, and operator minus. Okay, and function sign. Now in bracket first we check if less than, then multiply by minus 1. If less than 0, y is, then multiply by minus 1 and return this. So this is a pointer of current object. Okay, so return to again class object. So this is unary operator for absolute value. Now we know that in C++ we have the unary operator plus plus or minus minus, but In these operators, the usage is postfix and prefix. Okay, so if in this function first we have created the prefix operator, so return type unary xy because it's work for my class. Okay, and function belong to my class. Okay, unary xy and colon colon operator plus plus. Then we just include the plus plus x and plus plus y and return pointer to this. Okay, so this is for prefix. Next, for minus minus prefix is same, return type unary xy colon colon operator minus minus x. Okay, and minus minus x and minus minus y, and return again to class object this. Okay, so this both two function for prefix. Next, this two function for postfix, but the compiler confusion if we not pass the parameter type inside this. Okay, what like, because here the operator function plus plus empty parameter. Okay, so this is compiler decide this is for prefix. Okay, and the postfix rules I have passed the again to change type here int passing the parameter. So when use the plus plus, okay, in postfix, so compiler decides this is function for postfix use. Okay, so this is return type unary xy colon colon operator plus plus passing parameter type integer and plus plus. Okay, so this is difference for in postfix and prefix. Same like unary xy operator colon colon and return type minus minus type integer x minus minus and y minus. So this is return to this pointer means current object. Now how to use this? So here I have created integer main, a simple function. Okay, main C class function, clear screen. Here I have created unary xy of three object. Okay, A is B passing by default 10 or 20 and C again. Okay, so A and C according to constructor rule by default value equal to 0. Okay, so here I am calling the a plus plus. Okay, so this is the postfix call. Okay, and here prefix call minus b. Okay, minus minus b, so b dot show, and again here I call plus plus c, so prefix call and then show the value. So this is the full code for unary operator overloading example. Okay, now we check the demo for this. So this is the for function in demo, the unary xy cpp. Okay, class. Here I have created class for this unary xy cpp, and inside this class we have the unary operators overloading function. Okay, signature, and the body defined I have outside of this class. Okay, by using to indent, because here you have seen the return type is void unary. Okay, show function which class belong to unary xy class and cout. Okay, so these all same in according to our slide. So this is our main function system class, this is unary. Okay, class object xy a b and c. Okay, unary xy object created, I have created. Here I am called the postfix. Okay, a dot show, then again minus minus b prefix and plus plus c dot show. Okay, now for execute, compile this and run. So this is, you see the first in b we have the value 10 or 20. Okay, so I call for a, by default the according to constructor the value of this object is equal to 0. Okay, so this is increment by 1 1, so 0 plus 1 0 plus 1 0, sorry 0 increment by 1 because this is only increment by 1. Okay, so x value 1, y value 1. Now next time b we have the value 10 or 20. Now I decrease the value by 1, so 9 and 19. Okay, now c again is created object by default value equal to 0 0, so again increase for this 1 1. Okay, so this is the example of unary operator overloading. Okay, now next how to overload the binary operator. Okay, in C++. So binary operators means we need two object for this. Okay, so first we check what is the binary operators: plus, minus, multiply, divide, percent, equal to, plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, means multiply equal to, divide equal to, percent equal to. Okay, these all are binary operators, and again we have the same class for this. Okay, so but our class name is this time binary xy, private object xy, public constructor, 0 argument, 2 argument, and copy constructor I have created here. Okay, for binary object. Now the show all the binary operators signatures. Okay, so return type is binary xy, operator name first plus, here I am passing const means constant binary xy reference. Okay, class reference I am passing. Same again pass minus binary means constant binary xy reference for minus. Then again I have created signature for multiply, then divide, then percentage, then equal to. Now this is plus equal to. Okay, so all these functions have same parameters. Okay, but only the sign we have different. Okay, because I am creating here this time binary operator overloading. Now check the definition, means what is the code inside this. So first show function is very simple, we already discussed in previous slide. Okay, to display the our object variables value. Okay, now comes to the point, so how to overload the plus binary operator. So this is our return type binary xy, and this operator plus function is belong to binary xy class and passing cost binary xy reference. Okay, z, which name is z here. Now here I have created binary xy object t. Okay, and we know that how to plus, so this is very simple, t dot x means equal to x plus z dot x. Okay, t dot y equal to y plus z dot y, and return t object. So this is code for operate overloading plus operator. Now same this code, return type binary xy colon colon operator. Now sign is change minus, parameter equal to same all, and here binary xy object created tree. Okay, and I have changed the sign for t dot x equal to x minus z dot x, t dot y equal to y minus z dot y, and return t. So this is for minus. Okay, overloading same like this function for multiply of our class. Okay, binary xy. So this is simple again, object created and change the sign by multiply. Okay, and return type of t. Again this is for divide. Okay, so divide again I have changed from sign divide sign. Okay, here. So this is now next continue for other function overloading. So other, this is the mode sign, again same created here binary xy t, and t dot x equal to x percent yani mod z dot x and t dot y equal to y mod z dot y and return t. Okay, now this is the assignment operator I am overloading. Okay, so it's very simple. Again same operator equal to const reference our object pass is here, not actual object, this is the reference of object. Okay, and value assign and return. So this time I am using here the current object pointer which is point to this. Okay, and the star is showing the value of this because I have returning the binary xy object. Okay, if I remove the star here like this, so this is point the current object address, but I use the star the current object on address on value. Okay, so same like this, plus equal to, so this is again operator plus equal to, so same only I have changed this, so x equal to x plus z dot x and y equal to y plus z dot y and return pointer star of this current object. Okay, now again same equal to minus equal to, change the sign and return star pointer this. Again here I have changed star equal to means yani multiply equal to, so change x equal to x star z dot x and y equal to y star z dot y and return pointer this pointer. Okay, so in this example I have show we can write like code by using creating the variable and return type of variable, and we can write like this code by using the current object pointer use this. Okay, so both we can use for this. Now remaining two functions for this, so divide equal to, so I change the sign here, divide sign and return pointer this, and mod equal to. Okay, so again I have changed the sign mod or return pointer this. Okay, now let's check what is the how to use this in our main class. Okay, means main function in C++. So for this class binary operators overloading I have created the main function for this. So binary xy I have created a object by default pass 6 7, b object by default pass 2 3, and c object just I created, and here one more object I have created d, and which is equal to assign b. So this time I am using the copy constructor for this. Okay, so assigning b. Now here I am calling a dot show and b dot show. Okay, so what is the value? A is showing 6 7 and b showing 2 3. Now here I am using the operator plus for our class. This is important, this is I have provided additional work of operator plus is like a work with standard data type. Okay, so c equals to a plus b because c a and b my class object. Okay, now c equal to a minus b. Okay, now c equal to a divided b, c equal to a mod b. Okay, so, and again in all in same I have the show the value c dot show c dot show c dot show what is the value. Okay, now using the other operator d plus equal to a, so d dot show, d minus equal to b, so d dot show. Okay, like d multiply equal to a, d divide equal to b, and okay, so this is again other operators special work. Okay, now c equal to a plus b, so d mod equal to c, so d dot show. So you have seen in this main function all standard operators working for my class in normal way. Okay, so this is binary operator already. Now we check the demo for this. So this is the binary xy class. Okay, this is binary xy class, and here the constructor I have created 0 argument, 2 argument and copy constructor. Now all these functions signatures inside the class I have mentioned, okay, plus minus into minus equal to plus equal to divide equal to mod equal to, okay, and definition I have created outside the class all functions. Okay, now we check what is the result of same main class. Okay, so I run first, I have compiled this. So this is compilation done. Okay, now check what is the result. Run. Now net, this is the output of our class. Okay, so here binary object xy a b c d. So value of a 6 7, value of b 2 3. Okay, now c equal to a plus b. So if we check c equal to a plus b, so means 6 plus 2 8 and 7 plus 3 10. Okay, so this is the output. C equal to a minus b. So a minus b means 6 minus 2 4 and 7 minus 3 4. Okay, so this is the output. A divide b, so this is output 3 and 2. Okay, and c equal to a mod b, so this is output 0 or 1 like this. Okay, now operator d plus equal to a. So what is the value of d? So d value I have here assigned d equal to b. D equal to b. So b value is 2 and 3. Okay, now d equal to plus equal to a. So a have 6 and 7. So both we add for this. So we have value for 6 plus 2 8 and 7 plus 3 10. So this is the d plus equal to a. So same like value d minus equal to b. So 6 7 and d multiplied by a. So this is 36 and 49 and d divided by b. So this is value 18 and 16 and d mod equal to c. First we add the c equal to a plus b and then d mod equal to c. So value is 2 6. So according to our output, all operators work for my class with like same like standard data type. So my class is also, I can say this is my standard data type. Okay, now next how to overload logical operators for my class. Okay, my custom class means, so logical operators less than, greater than, equals to, not equals to, less than equal to, greater than equal to, these all are logical operators. Okay, so for logical operators I have created again class for class logical xy. Name is logical xy. All other means like the variables, private object, integer type xy, and the public constructor. Okay, so constructor, 0 argument constructor for logical xy, 2 argument constructor for logical xy, and copy constructor for logical xy. Now this is the function signature I have mentioned in the class. Okay, so less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, less than equal to, and greater than equal. So these all are function. Now body is outside of class. So here the logical function show. Okay, we know already that this is the simple function to show our logical class output value. Okay, variables value x and y. Now we know that the logical operators only we have the result output is 0 or 1, means 0 or 1 only. So 0 or 1 is integer data type. What type of data type? Integer data type. Okay, so and we also know, so 1 is always true and 0 is always false. Okay, so here I have created first operator overloading, less than operator. Okay, the parameter is same but return type this time is integer. Okay, because you know already logical operators yes or no, true or false return. So if we check the our current object value is less than this, then return 1, otherwise return 0. Okay, So it's simple. So x is less than z dot x and y is less than z dot y. If condition true, return 1, otherwise return false. Same like greater than. So if x is greater than z dot xy and y is greater than z dot y. If condition true, so return 1, otherwise return 0. Now if my class object equals to both, so return if x equals to z dot x and y equals to z dot y. If this condition true, return 1, otherwise false. Okay. Now if my object same is not equal to, I am using here not equal to comparison operator. So x is not equal to z dot x and y is not equal to z dot y. This condition true, return true, otherwise false. Now less than equal to, so x is less than equal to z dot x and y is less than equal to z dot y. Okay. So condition true, then return 1, otherwise false. Same like greater than equal to, x is greater than equal to z and y is greater than equal to z. So this is for greater than equal to operator. So condition true, return 1, otherwise false. So this I have overloading all operator for my class logical xy. Okay, now check the main function. So this is a main function for logical operator in C++. So created value logical operator xy. The object created a passing by default 67, b created passing by default 23, c direct object created, and d equal to b assigns. Okay, so this is copy constructor I call. Now check the what is the value. So a dot show c out, what is the a value, then b value, then c value, and d value. Okay, and the again output. So here I am printing c out a less than b. Okay, so a, what is the value of a value of my class object is 6 and 7. Okay, and b value of my class is 2 and 3. So if this standard operator less than work is for my class, the output should be what? So a 6 is less than 2 and 7 is less than 3, so output here comes false. Okay, because a is greater than from b. Okay, now check if d equals to b means d what value, b 2 3. Okay, and b what value, 2 3. So this time this double equal comparison output is true. Okay, now again d is not equal to d, so what value of d, so d value is 2 3. Okay, because I have assigned the b value. So 2 3 is not equal to 2 3, so condition false, because 2 3 is equal to 3 2 3, so both objects are same. Okay, so this time again come output for this. Now b is greater than equal to c, so what is the value of b, b is 2 3. Okay, and c, so b c is, I have not assigned any value, so default value is 0 0. So obviously, so b is greater than equal to c, so condition is true. Okay, now check the demo of this logical operator. Okay, so this is the class I have previously shown in our slide. Name is logical xy. Okay, so logical xy same 0 argument constructor, 2 argument constructor, copy constructor I have created. One member function name is show, and other functions which is logical operator overloading. So less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, is like this. Okay, so all functions and name are same. Now check what is the output. If the logical operator overload condition true, and this is check work for my class xy. Okay, so here compile this project and run this project. So check the output. What is the output for this? So 6 7 equal to a 2 3 c. I have not initialized, default value 0, and d assigns the value. Okay, so b have 2 3, so d have also 2 3. So check a is less than b. No, this is condition false, so this is false written. Okay, d equals to b. Yes, d and b both are same, so condition true. D is not equal to d, this is condition false, because d के बराबर है, means equal है. And b is greater than c, so b value here 2 3 and c value default here 0 0, so b is greater than c. Yes, condition true. Okay, so this is the output of overloading logical operators in C++. Now next is very important operator for this, name is by calling insertion or extraction operator. So double less than sign and double greater than sign. So this is very important. Why? Because the class C in and C out I am using for this operator. Okay, so my class is custom class. Okay, so like integer float is a standard data type, so C in this operator or C out this operator for standard data type, but this time I am writing the function for overloading both two operators for my class. Okay, so this class name is C in out xy, so private xy, public C in out xy, default constructor 0, passing two argument constructor means creating, and copy constructor also I am creating, one function void show I am creating, and this is important for signature this time. So here the io stream.h means input output stream.h. So input output stream, so we have the class output stream for o stream. Okay, and input stream for I stream, this class. And this time I have created for insertion and extraction operator and passing two argument for. So one argument reference I am passing o string class. Okay, and second argument for my class C in out xy reference, and the function created like friend function. Okay, the keyword I am using here friend function, same like again iStream reference operator, this extraction operator, and iStream class reference pass, and C in out xy reference. Okay, and this function is also friend function for this class. Okay, so this is important for this, only these functions means less than and greater than insertion extraction operator using these functions, because these functions call in C out or C in. Okay, now how to write this? So after that we can use in simple. So now that first we declare the void show function. So in previous, in all slide 8 we write void show function same like this, C out new line x and this. Okay, now this time I am using these operators. So first o stream reference operator less than o stream object reference o, and C in out object reference z. Okay, so here I have created o output, o stream object o means, yeah, here o is equal to C out. Okay, so this time I have created o stream reference means name, so other all are same, so output we can show like x colon, this is our output for our class object and format according to our class. So o x colon x dot z, sorry, z dot x comma y colon z dot y. So this is for output. Now according to cin, okay, so in operator, this is our custom input type, okay, for my class. So return type iStream reference, okay, operator. This passing object iStream means this time the work with I equal to cin, okay. So iStream object and cin out object reference xy means our reference name is z, okay, object reference name z. So I show here input first message cout, okay. So new line enter xy and read passing the iStream reference I means equal to cin greater than equal to z dot x and z dot y and return iStream, okay. So this is the overloading operator insertion and extraction. Now check the example how to use in our main function in C++. So this is the main function in C++, okay. So created cin out xy. The variable name first is a, by default passing 6 and 7, other b 2 3, okay. One more created c and fourth variable d equal to b assigned. So here I am using copy constructor, here I am using 2 argument constructor, and this is the 0 argument constructor, okay. Now check the value. So before learning this insertion and extraction operator, we are using our show function to display the value of our object. So here like a dot show and d dot show, okay. Now this time I am using our standard insertion and extraction operator, okay. So here I am writing cout, then endl means new line, then you have seen the value a and b, okay. So this is work for a and b like standard data type. Again this is work for c and d, okay. Now we scan the value. So how to scan? C in C, okay. So this is our object value, this is our custom class object value, but this work is standard data type like cout, this is object. So this is the special feature of C++ by using the operator overloading, okay. Now we check the demo for this again. So this is the class according to our slide. So name is this time cin out xy, okay. So constructor, 2 argument constructor, copy constructor. Now the function signature, this is called friend function, okay. So this is also called friend function, and this is the for cout means I using o string means output string reference and our class object reference, and for cin I using iStream reference, okay, and our class reference. So return type cout or return type what is out o string and iStream. O string is written for output display and iStream is read from keyboard, okay. Now all are same, the function code also same according to our slide. Now check the function main result, okay. So first I compile this program. Now no error. Now execute, then run. So this is the output. Now first you have seen the object a 67 value is showing here, b 23 value is showing here, okay. So this is a, this time I am calling a dot show and d dot show. Again I am using the cout directly without using dot show function. So a and b is printing using 67 for a and 23 for b, okay. Now again I am checking what is the value of c and d. So cout c and d, so you have seen the c by default 0 and d value equal to 2 3 because I am using here a copy constructor for this. Now is waiting for input. Here we have seen C in using standard data type, so waiting for keyboard. So I am passing the variable, my any value means like this 23 and 67. Okay, and press enter. So C out is using C, so 23 and 67. So this is again the example of operator overloading for insertion and extraction operator for my custom class. Okay, first what is the operator overloading and how to write function for operator overloading in C++. So operator overloading is one of the most fascinating feature of C++. By overloading operator we can give additional meaning to operators like plus, minus, into, divide, etc., which by default are supposed to work only on standard data type like int, float, etc. Okay, the unary operators, binary operators, logical operators, and insertion and extraction operator. Hope tutorial will help to understand operator overloading in C++ language with demo. Okay, so thanks to watch Head or Tail Education.